I need to know how to fix PS Vita black screen.
Hold down the button and turn it on.
It has been on and the screen isn't coming on.
Hold the button for a minute to make sure it can wake up and come on.
It isn't.
I'm assuming you've actually charged it.
Of course I did.
If you played it while it was charging, it may not have charged very well, and then it can't stay on long, and then it doesn't come on soon enough after you charge it next time because it was filling up from an empty tank, so to speak.
That's a reason to reboot the PS Vita to make sure I can turn it off while it is plugged in, if it got stalled because the battery was too low.
The Vita does get stuck on a black screen when it lacks the power to boot up, though it isn't dead.
And then I have to charge it to be able to turn it off.
Charge it long enough to turn it off, then leave it on the charger for 24 hours to resolve the problem.
Unless the battery is dying.
It is true that the PS Vita can get stuck on a black screen when the battery is dying because it can't fully charge.
I know how to change the battery on my smartphone.
To do that on a PS Vita requires opening it from the back, removing cables and components to get to the battery.
That voids the warranty.
So does taking the PS Vita part back to front to replace the LCD if the screen is black because you cracked it.
If the screen was that badly damaged, I would know why it was black, and that I have to pay them to replace or fix it.
You also have to send it in if the motherboard is dead.
How can I tell if that's the problem?
If you can charge it and power button to get the safe mode menu and it doesn't come up, it may have a major hardware problem. If you can get that screen up but you can't prevent it from happening after rebuilding the database or formatting.
If I have to format the memory card, it really has a major problem.
If formatting the memory card works, it proves it isn't a major hardware problem. But if you can get that screen after bringing up safe mode, try updating software and rebooting instead.
That would only explain a problem caused by a software glitch.
If it comes on after you let it sit for a few hours, then it is a hardware glitch like overheating.
I've left it alone to charge.
If it overheats while charging and can only come on after an hour off the charger, you need to send it in for repair.
And if it had a black screen after sitting on the car dashboard for an hour but comes on after I bring it in, that's the cause.
If the power light comes on but the screen doesn't, I'd wonder if one of the cables came loose.
Anything that shakes one of those cables loose could have damaged something else loose, too.